Juliette Lewis has never played by Hollywood's rules. From the moment she stepped into the spotlight, she made it clear that playing it safe wasn't her style. Instead, she built a career on raw intensity, unpredictability, and fearless performances. That left audiences stunned. With a family already tied to the entertainment industry, she didn't waste any time finding her way in front of the camera. By the age of 12, she was landing major roles, and by 17, she had already earned an Academy Award nomination. But it wasn't just talent that set her apart. It was the way she completely disappeared into her characters, bringing them to life in ways that were impossible to ignore. One of the most unforgettable roles of her career came in 1994 when she played Mallory Knox in Natural Born Killers. This wasn't just another character, it was a force of nature. Mallory, along with her partner Mickey, tore through the country on a violent crime spree, turning their blood-soaked rampage into a media spectacle. The role demanded everything from Juliette, and she delivered with a performance that was both hypnotic and terrifying. Some viewers found the film too extreme, leading to censorship in multiple countries. But Juliette never backed down. While critics dissected the violence and controversy, she stood by her work, calling out Hollywood's double standards and proving that she wasn't afraid to challenge expectations. Before she became Mallory Knox, Juliette had already shocked audiences with her performance in Cape Fear. Playing Danielle Bowden, the teenage daughter of a lawyer being hunted by an unrelenting ex-convict, she brought an unsettling mix of innocence and curiosity to the role. Acting alongside Robert De Niro was no easy task, especially given the disturbing nature of their scenes together. But she held her ground, creating moments so intense that they were difficult to watch. The tension between her and De Niro's character was almost unbearable, making it one of the most talked-about performances of the decade. It was so powerful that it earned her an Oscar nomination, solidifying her as one of the most fearless young actresses in Hollywood. Juliette didn't stop there. In 1996, she joined the cast of From Dusk Till Dawn, a film that started as a gritty crime thriller before taking a sudden turn into vampire horror. Playing Catherine Fuller, she found herself trapped in a nightmarish battle for survival, caught between ruthless criminals and bloodthirsty monsters. Written by Quentin Tarantino and directed by Robert Rodriguez, the film became a cult classic. Even with the chaos of supernatural horror unfolding around her, Juliette brought a realness to her character, proving once again that she could hold her own in any genre. Her boldness wasn't just limited to thrillers and horror films. In 2009, she took on a completely different kind of role in Whip It, a roller derby drama directed by Drew Barrymore. Playing Iron Maven, a tough and unapologetic competitor, she exuded confidence and charisma. Instead of relying on traditional ideas of femininity, she made her character magnetic through sheer attitude and power. Even in a film filled with strong personalities, she stole every scene, showing that strength and rebellion could be just as captivating as anything else. Even in more lighthearted roles, Juliette has a way of making them unforgettable. In The Fi Switch, she played Debbie Epstein, the unpredictable best friend of Jennifer Aniston's character. While the role was more relaxed compared to her previous performances, she still brought an undeniable energy, making sure her presence was felt. In every scene, no matter the genre, she has a way of pulling audiences in, keeping them glued to the screen. What makes Juliette Lewis stand out is that she never let Hollywood define her. Instead of following the usual path, she built a career on her own terms. Beyond acting, she proved her versatility as the frontwoman of the rock band Juliette and the Licks, showing that her talent wasn't limited to the screen. More recently, she has continued to impress with her television work, especially in Yellow Jackets, where she plays Natalie, a character filled with grit and mystery. Even after decades in the industry, she remains as captivating as ever. Her ability to bring raw emotion and intensity to every role is what sets her apart. She doesn't just play a character, she becomes them. making each performance feel like a real person brought to life. Whether it's a wild outlaw, a terrified teenager, or a fierce roller derby queen, she commits fully, leaving a lasting impact on audiences. Juliette Lewis has built a legacy of fearlessness, proving time and again that she's one of the most electrifying actresses in Hollywood. She has never followed the rules, and that's exactly why she continues to stand out in an industry that often plays it safe.